did. Hey, we are building our audience. It looks good in here. Do you see that light? Like I look like I am on a We're just gonna wait, okay? My guests, they are in the bathroom because you know how women are, always and forever. You know how we do.
So we play the song now?
Huh? No. Go ahead and just. I'm waiting to build my audience. Building my audience.
Right, exactly. That's what we gotta do.
Hi. They look human.
Thank you. How's it going?
Okay, awesome. So I need. How are we gonna do this? Because you know how mine is set up.
Yeah.
I need
one
them
gotta sit
to-
there. One gotta sit there. You can move the chairs closer. You can move them.
All right. So yeah, that's fine. Move it closer. Hi. Say hello. I'm about to put on my glasses because I can't see. That's you. But you can have on your Facebook Live if you want. And okay, my scarf. Thank you. This full I'm gonna say all of my clothes, not all, but my sister, I hope she watches today. She'll be like, oh my God, I'm so excited. She bought me this dress last year, but this recently for my birthday, and then this for my birthday. It has an anchor on it because she's my sorority sister, and so she is the babe. Well, no, she's number 13. I'm number 15, but she's the real Navy chief. So, and you two are military women too, so that's exciting.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what's up. Okay, so I need both of you to be in this frame, okay? So you're gonna need to move closer to me, and then maybe we can move. Maybe you can move that back because I can't. Yeah, keep going back. Can it go back right there? I mean, like maybe you can put it. Yes, that does it. You could just, yep, perfect. Now understand, I can't see anyone's comments, but I do see someone who joined. That name is, who is that? Oh, hey, Major Sweet. She is an interpreter wannabe. Very sweet woman. You put it in there. Is it charging?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
It is? Do you need it? Do you want to? You're gonna use it for right now?
I was going to, no, I don't use it right now.
No. I'm gonna put this over there.
Okay, go ahead.
If that's okay.
What's up, Facebook Live? We're live here at WBGR with Pauline Rosemore on the prayer.
Come on, girl. Come on. I don't bite.
You're gonna need your mic.
You're gonna need yours too. So you gotta pull it over. Ooh, no, not like that. Not like that. It's not gonna pull.
It'll pick you up.
It'll
Just
pick
step
her
it
up.
back.
It's closer.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Yours is good.
I'm good.
Perfect. Everyone can see me. My hands are clear.
Yeah.
Good. Yay. Can you do one favor?
Sure.
And just post on my wall, live, and just add the group.
Okay.
Please let me know real fast.
You know, the technical stuff.
Uh-oh, phone's going off. So which song did you pick?
Jessica Reed, put it on the altar.
Okay, you want to put that on your
Again, my favorite song. It's a good thing. I like that song. Can you move it back a little bit more? There. Okay, she's not. I'll keep going back.
Okay, go back.
Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Don't pull it that way, and then it'll be fine.
This way?
No, this way. That was it. Yes, keep going. There. Now you can come on over. All right. Awesome. Hi, everyone. We are ready. Intro.
Okay, let's just use your mic.
Use one.
Yeah. That was live.
This one's live?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that clear? Can you hear me? Okay, good. We have new technology. Louder.
More, the Creative Activator on WBGR Online. Catch me every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. where I will be equipping and empowering you to be exceptional you. Follow me at Pauline Creates on Periscope and Facebook Live, where I will also be broadcasting for my deaf and hard of hearing listeners. So keep it locked right here on WBGR Online.
Good afternoon. You are listening to Pauline Rosemore on WBGR Online, and this is the Creative Activator. I am so honored and humbled to have these beautiful women who sit beside me. Do y'all see them? Aren't they beautiful? And they have a very special announcement to share a little bit later. But y'all know how I like to do it, right? You know I always like to begin with praise. And so our awesome engineer picked the song. You know how much I love anything Jessica Reedy. And so he picked that one song that everyone can always use, which is what? Put it on the altar. Which means surrender it, let it go, stop worrying about it, stop thinking about it, stop dreaming about it, let it go, okay? Let it go.
Hey, let me hear you say, oh, let me hear you say, oh, it's been a real hot couple of months, yeah, you know, but it's been fun for everyone, you're not alone. You've been hurting way too long. Let it go and just move on. Make your way down to the altar, hand it over and leave it there. It's gonna be alright. 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 So everything that you've been worried about, put it on the altar. You need him to work it out. He'll work it out. Yeah. All of your burdens, just bring them on down. Yeah. You're gonna get an answer to your prayer if you know you need healing. Yeah. You're sick of being sick, you need relief. You're tired of the pressure. Yeah. You got all the stress and you need some peace. Come on and get your breakthrough. I haven't you been suffering long enough? Make your way down to the altar, hand it over, leave it there. It's gonna be alright. 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 So everything that you've been worried about, put it on the altar. You need him to work it out. He'll work it out. Put it on the altar. I love your burdens. Just bring them on down. Put it on the altar. You're gonna get an answer to your prayer. You put it on the altar. Oh, yes, you can. You get an answer. Oh, yeah. You get an answer, yeah. So you need to put it on, put it on, put it on, put it on the altar. So you need to put it on, put it on, put it on, put it on the altar. Change it. See, I do it now. Change it. So take it to the Lord in prayer. Change it. Ask him anything you want to go. Listen, you've been worried and crying and worrying, but you're not alone. You're not alone, no. See, you have a friend in Jesus, and he knows all about it, and he's gonna do what he promised you. Oh yeah. See, everything that you've been worried about, put it on the altar. You need him to work it out. He'll work it out. Put it
that is my jam. Who is there? Thank you for joining us. Can't see that far, but I'm gonna say your name, and that's Roger. What up? That's my little cuz from New York. And I want to thank all of you who are watching and joining us, because, you know, this is an amazing show. And so anytime I have an opportunity to really give God glory and to celebrate our God-given creativity, it's just amazing. So right now I'm going to introduce our guests. Please, okay, I'm gonna allow her to share who she is, okay? And then after that, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, okay? All right, so go ahead. She laughing because she know why.
Well, thank you for having me. My name is Vanessa Blackwell. I am the owner of Anointed Affairs. I'm an author in the military, still serving proudly, but we're looking forward to retirement in March of 2017.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I know how to do that part.
Oh, she knows how to pray. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, tell them who you are.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here. It's an honor. My name is Takia Smith. I am a veteran as well. I've served in the military for 13 years. I'm a military police officer and a small business owner of Royally Pampered Kids Spa located in Waldorf, Maryland.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Okay, so like I told y'all, today we are talking about creativity, okay? It's everything you need to know, or everything that you wanted to know about creativity and activation. You know, I say it like I call myself, and I coined the word creative activator, but I had a conversation with a sister. She asked me, she said, what does that mean? Like, what does that look like? Like, it sounds like for herself, she said, it sounds like a 2-step process, and I don't know where to begin. And so she said, you need to have a one-on-one. And so I said, you know what? I'll do that. My next show, I'll have a one-on-one to explain for all of y'all who are like her, who have to, you know, compartmentalize their brains. You know, everything needs to be in a category, right, in their brain, because if I don't do that, it's not going to make any sense. So for her, I'm going to explain. And so if she's watching, this is for you and anyone else who's like you too, okay? But this sister, like y'all know, like I don't know, some of you guys know that I've been I was sick, and so I was really praying to God that, you know, that this sickness, you know, sinus and, you know, the other bug, BUG, the bug stuff, and I had a root canal last week. And so it just so happened that yesterday I was like, man, you know, it's the 13th, and I had mixed up two people on the same show. And so one of the girls said she was sick, and thankfully, and the other one said, she said, no, really, it was not me. I'm in November. And so I said, oh, well, okay, that means that I'll just do the creative part myself. Then I was like, you know what? There are many creative people out here. And so I was on the internet, and I'm looking, and I saw something from someone else they had shared, and I saw her, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm very thorough. Only y'all know, like, I'm very thorough. Like, when I research, and I'm in there, and I'm looking, I'm like, okay, is that going to be a good match? You know, and I'm always praying, because I'm like, Lord, because, you know, you can have some people come on your show, and they're not very interesting, or maybe they're a little bit shy and they don't want to open up, and it's like, come on, I need you just to give me the real. And so this young woman just said, yeah, sure, of course, okay. She has a book fair that's gonna happen this weekend in Waldorf. I don't know the sign for that, but in Waldorf. And so I was like, oh, cool, you know, I'm an author. So she said, okay, well, let's, you know, you can come. And today is the last day. So I said, okay, well, that's good. So I said, all right, fine. Can you come? Do you want to come and share your information on my show and share about who you are? She says, yes. Okay, that was the end of the conversation. What happened a few hours later, I had an inbox from this sister, her daughter, who says, hey, I'm coming in replace of her. And I'm like, what? Like, who does that? So, I had to pray, because y'all know me. I prayed and I said, Lord, what is this? What is this about? Like, what's happening? Is this really happening? Because I've never had that happen before. So I said, I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't know who you are. Look, I mean, she could have been, someone made up. I don't know. Someone who's, who maybe, in her inbox. Y'all know how you got people, we got fraud everywhere on the internet. So I know who she is. And so I'm just like, that's really weird. So I told her, I don't know if that's going to happen. So she contacts me and says, oh yeah, I'm going to have her go. And I'm like, no, that's not how that works. That's not going to happen. So I told her, I said, you know what, maybe you don't want to be on my show. And that's cool too. Well, let's try again next year, because I'm booked. Like I'm full through the end of the year. And she was like, I'm sorry. She said, I'm not good with Facebook. And so she called me this morning, and as God would have it, they're here, right?
Yes, we are here.
They are here. And we had a good conversation this morning. And you have to share how you got started, because daughter done, she has her own thing now, okay? But she has an amazing thing happening that's gonna happen real soon.
Yes. I started Anointed Affairs in 2007, and I started doing promotions and retirement ceremonies for the military. I was working for the command group, and I ventured off broke it off and started doing family reunions, gatherings, and eventually went into the wedding arena. I am getting ready to retire, so I wanted to narrow my niche back down. So I'm an author myself. I have 6 books out, and had books on the shelf, books in the trunk, books everywhere, but not in people's hand. So I started doing book expos. This is my 3rd book expo coming up. The last one we did in Bowie, and this Books and Business Expo will be in Waldorf. But it's going to be a lot of authors, entertainment. We're going to have business owners presenting their products and services, speakers. We have a phenomenal speaker lineup, and I'm so thankful that God led her to me, to reach out to me. It was a very short notice, but I'm thankful, because to be able to get the message out that we need each other to build a platform, to go to the next level. I'm stepping out on faith. I know that God is in this, and He's going to push me right where I need to go. When I started my business, my daughter was my right hand. And I told her, I said, I appreciate you following me everywhere I go, but you know what? You need to step out on your dream that God has given you. And so this is what she did. In the last year or so, she started her own business. God is so good, because He brought her back to the same place. She just passed her cosmetology exam here yesterday. And we was praising and thanking the Lord for it. So this is an amazing opportunity. And again, I thank you.
That is, wow, I got goosebumps. That is crazy. Isn't that crazy? In the same building?
Yes. Right downstairs.
Wow.
You was here yesterday.
Here yesterday. He's the engineer, you saw her yesterday in the building. That is amazing, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
I am overwhelmed with joy. I started off with cosmetology in high school in 2002. And when I graduated from high school in 2003, I passed one part of the exam and I failed the other. And then by my pride, I allowed it to get in the way. I got angry and I didn't go back to take my test. So if I would have just went back, because I missed about 3 points, and they said, well, you can come tomorrow because we just changed the test today. So if you pack up and come back tomorrow, then you should be able to pass. And I said, okay, and I didn't go back. So 10 years later, I was still trying to get a license because I still wanted to do hair. I still wanted to be a cosmetologist. And the Army, active duty, it didn't allow me the time that I needed to study, the time that I needed to open up my own business. So in 2015, I just walked into work one day and said, hey, I resign. I'm going to open up a hair salon. And I start leaving in 2 weeks. And that was without a cosmetology license. That was without a salon. That was without anywhere to do hair at. I just prayed and I told God that I wanted to do what my calling was. And I had lived my mom's dream of me being in the military and a soldier like she was for a very long time. And I made her proud, and I felt like it was my turn to be proud of myself.
Woo! Woo! Talk about a faith walk. That
Yes.
is incredible. Wow.
Yes, it was.
To be in this place during this season, like everything is, do you see how that's working?
Yes.
Back to back, like it's one thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, everything.
Yes.
Wow.
And that was because, like you said, I put it on the altar. I prayed and I told God, you know, like, I have been faithful and I will continue to be faithful and walk in your direction. I just need you to guide me. And that's what he did. So I am here, a true testimony that he is amazing. And then if you ask, you will get. Just be careful what you ask for, because you'll get that too. And sometimes it ain't what you want.
Wow, that is, oh, yeah. So I did not expect that. That is incredible. Like, everyone, I see you. Thank you for joining us. That is an incredible testimony.
Thank you.
So this is like the third, okay, so on Saturday night? No, was it Saturday? Oh, no, Friday. I had a young woman who came and we talked about, she had resigned, same thing, 2 weeks, and said, I'm going to, that's it, I'm done.
Yes.
And so what God did is she led her to call me, and then I told her I have a conference ticket because someone had given me the scholarship. And what happened? She went to the conference, and I told her there was a white woman. I don't know where that came from, but I told her there was a white woman waiting for her. What do you think happened?
She got there looking for the wrong person.
No, she went and she was looking for the white woman.
woman.
Guess how many white women were in the place?
None.
There was 2. The
Okay.
first one, she thought, and she gave her the business card and left to go to the bathroom to follow her to meet with her. But
That wasn't her.
that was not her. She went back and she was just like, well, this, you know, everyone else is black. She thought some were, you know, white, but then when they turned around, she saw weave. And she was like, so, yeah, then finally, like, she noticed a woman, and as God would have it, that was the one.
Wow.
So this is the beginning of her testimony.
Yeah.
But I'm sharing this because I truly believe in increase. And I truly believe that when God moves, like when God says, okay, contact that person, and sometimes I'm a little bit stubborn because I'm like, I don't like that person. You know, I'm a judger. You know what I'm saying? I am INFJ. That's what Myers-Briggs says. I am I have a judging spirit. And so because of that, you know, sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And if, even though, you know, God will say go, I just be like judging, like, I don't know about that one, Lord. You know, like, I'm gonna tell God. Like,
Right, exactly.
I don't know about that one, God. Right?
And you know, it's gonna be my way. So now or later, it's gonna be my way. So it's okay.
And that's exactly what happened. So when contacted your mom, I saw it, I was just like, oh, I said, I don't have money to be paying, because I had a really bad experience at a recent book fair. My first time paying for one. Because I have a table because I'm a international speaker. So
Right.
I'll go and they'll give me a table and whatever I need, right?
Right.
This is my first one, and I went to Baltimore, and it was nice because I met some amazing people, but where they had us was not a good location at a book festival for authors. I didn't understand that.
Right.
So it was very interesting. It was humbling. And so I said, I'm not paying for another book fair, Lord. That's what I
Right.
said. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll contact her and we'll see what happens. And thankfully I got the half. You know what I'm saying? Because if I not get the half, I was not paying. I was not coming. I was. Deuces.
God, been there.
And God would have told me to go. I would have. No, I would have. I said, Lord, I'll just have to we'll see with the next train. You know. But I know that someone will be there waiting, the same as any other place.
He'll meet you there.
Yes, that person is waiting, because when you are walking in your creativity and your assignment, then God always leads those people who need to meet with you.
That's
Yes,
true.
absolutely.
I do. I totally agree. And it's funny that you said that, because like I said, I've done a lot of different conferences and women expos and events. And at first it was the cost. But you always meet somebody there, and God provides the money, the funds for you to get there, and He wants you to be in the room to connect with those people, because they need something that you have, and you also need something that they have to get you to the next destination.
To go higher, right? To
Yeah.
soar,
lift
right?
people, yes,
To
lift you
soar,
right.
to elevate, right?
Yes.
That is so
Definitely.
awesome. So tell me, how did you know that this was it?
When, like I said, being an author with all these books out, I was doing book collaborations. So I had 6 book collaborations. My book launches next month, and it's the Grief Helpline. The Grief Helpline, I wrote the Grief Helpline because I had 3 sisters and a brother. Both of my parents passed away, and the love of my life, Paul, was killed in a car accident in 2007. It changed my life. So I know my family started drifting away. My nieces and nephews, everybody was taking their own path. And this is not what my mom and my parents intended for us to do. So I knew if my family was going through this, then there were other families that's going through the same. So if I could help them to get where they're trying to go and to recover and to find joy after death, then that was my calling. So I am a grief coach, and I will be coaching people through grief. The book expo is a tool, it's an avenue, it's a path to get there, just to help other authors to get to reach out and collaborate, because it takes a team to do it. So we need each other.
Ooh, someone said, I love that. Who said that? That is Ruth. Okay, I see you. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Whitney and Zulu. Yes. Tierra, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. That is so true. I fully agree, and I think it's timely.
Yes.
Because people, they don't know how to manage stress. They don't know how to manage grief. Like, I mean, when I say anger, no, grief meaning sadness. They don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to handle emotions, period.
Right.
Especially with the internet, because we see so much. It's like we have PTSD every day, right?
That's true.
You look at the news and you're like, oh my gosh, someone else died. Like, who else is dying? Like,
Right.
can I just get one day without any deaths?
You're right, that's true.
You know, through my feed. So what I started doing, sorry y'all, but I just started blocking people. Like the people who want to post pictures of dead bodies and dead cats and dead whatever they posted. I'm like, I can't see that.
Too much.
I'm sorry, it's too much. And I love y'all, but I need to have a clear mind and what is the word? To focus on things that are good.
Good, right. Positive.
Good and positive and good and noble report, right? That's what the Bible says anyway. So my point is now, one of the coolest things I want you to share how you got. Like, I mean, I'm hearing you what you said about the books and da da da. But how did you know? Like, what inside of you woke up and said, "That's it"?
Well, like I said, when I narrowed down my niche, and it was the other authors that I was talking to, connecting with, and they were saying the same thing. Well, when I said, yes, I wrote books, but I still just had the books. And the sisters that I wrote in the collaboration books with, what are you doing with your books? Have you built a platform? No, not yet. Well, what are you waiting for? I know the military was my reason for not moving forward, but I know I have less than 6 months now, so it's time. If not now, when? So like I said, you start today and connect with someone, another author, if you're a little nervous. Move forward. As long as you continue to move, that's progression. Every step you take, it's going to take you a step further, lift you higher. And eventually you will end up where you need to be. It's time to level up. But if you believe it, you can achieve it. So let's get going.
Did you hear what she just said? She said, moving forward, right? That is activation, okay? That is the word activation. That is the word to do. Move, like you have to move somewhere. That is the step 2 of the process. But the first step, believe it or not, it starts where? In the mind, right? That's where our creativity comes from, right? So if you think back, like if you read the word, the word in the beginning, in the garden itself, right? The thoughts came from where? When God spoke and God commanded and God, did all of these things, right? It started in his mind. You know what I'm saying? In God's mind. Not even his, because we don't know if God is man or woman. But it started in God's mind, okay? And so because of that, right, that mind, we were made in what? The likeness. And people always, they're like, oh, what does that mean? We're like God. What does that mean? That means you can, guess what? Create. You can enjoy beauty. Yes. You yourself are beautiful, right? Are not even just good, but very good, right? You have the ability to analyze. You have the ability to make decisions. Let me tell you something. Horses, dogs, cats, you know what I'm saying? They don't have a lot of choices in life. You know what I mean? Because we run them. We are in control of them, okay? But we have many choices. You have so many choices. You wake up in the morning, you can decide, do I want to brush my teeth today? I know some of y'all need to brush your teeth every day. I mean, you should be doing it anyway. But the point is, you can decide if you want to eat breakfast, if you want to skip it, whatever you want to do. But that's the beautiful thing that God can do, and you have that ability to. All right? So what else can God do? God can, love my sister. Like, I can support her. I have the power to empower. How deep is that? I don't see any cats empowering other cats.
Okay.
You see that? No. That's where the creativity comes from. So I'm not just talking about drawing, singing.
Right.
I'm not talking about, that person can play the piano very well. No, it's not only that. That creative thing, that passion, that is energy. That's what that is. That is energy. That is true, rare form energy. And I just read that in a book called Ethical Ambition. And that's by, the author's name is Derek Bells. And he talks about how, if you look at passion and purpose, right? People think that, passion, if I need to do whatever I love or whatever. You could be doing something and not even realize that you love it. Like, seriously. You don't even know. But maybe there'll be one part of it, but then there's another part that you don't really love. And you could be thinking, well, maybe I don't want to do that. But I notice when I'm helping people, hint, I like that feeling that comes inside of me. I feel inspired, right? That means that, maybe you need to be working in a helping profession, right? But if you're that doctor that's angry every time you see a patient, okay, I'm gonna need you to quit.
Yeah, that ain't for you.
Dude, that's not your gift. And I'll be the first one like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't want to even sit here. But seriously, that passion is that energy. That can happen at any time. But I notice whenever I'm speaking, whenever I'm sharing, whenever I am empowering or seeing someone, live or just move forward in their lives, I'm excited. I feel that little energy. It's like, yes, I want that. Come, stay. Don't leave.
So true.
Because then you go and you meet other people who just,
Right.
so sad and depressed and bitter
Right.
and angry, and they're so worried about the money. I mean, it's money all day, all night. Now, I'm not going to talk about my husband, but at one time, when the two of us were, you know, we were married. We were married the first time. He had, when I tell y'all, zero faith. Like, if he did not see any money, that was it, right? Like, that's crazy. So if you not see anything, that means it's not there. And so it took for one person, what's his name? Devon Franklin. Y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
He's married to Megan Good.
Good.
And he came to WAU. And this is, understand, his faith improved, but it was not like, okay? But after listening to Devon share his story about his quitting his job, his walking on faith, it was like, whoa, that's what that looks like. You don't need permission from anyone.
No.
Why?
Get it from God.
Because God has already given you the permission.
Yes.
You don't need anyone telling you, sister, that's a good idea. You don't need to talk to anyone. You don't need to listen. You don't need to consult. You don't need anyone consulting you. You just have to move. That's it. What she said. Move. Like I'm sure she said, you know what? 6 months, I'm quitting. Yeah, I'm leaving the military. Okay, cool. Or what do I need to do next? I need to connect with, who do I need to connect with?
Yeah.
And that was it.
Absolutely.
She started a plan. That's involved in your activation piece, okay? So you're going to create, think, but understand you need to have time to think. So if you're so busy, talking about, I don't have time to think, then guess what? You're never going to create anything.
That's true. Or don't have the money.
Don't have the money, right?
You're going to make it happen. You know, you do small things, hey, to get where you need to go. The baby steps, but just continue to start crawling, stand up, and walk. Move forward. Go get it.
She said walk. No, you're going to run, and then you're going to fly, okay? You're going to fly. You're going to in the air, okay?
You activated right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's go. It's going to be like,
Yes.
this you know, it's the rocket. The
elevation.
rocket, you know,
Yeah.
it goes up, right?
That's true.
Yes, you're gonna be soaring. And there was someone who I'll share with y'all. Someone who gave me donated. You know, he gave me $25, and he said, you know, the ship does not it can't do a lot in the what is it, in the port. Okay.
Right. It stopped.
And, right. It stopped. Right. And it stays when the ship is inside the port. Right. So I said, and I read, and I said, oh, that was nice of him. Then I said, but you see, understand, I'm not a ship anymore. Okay. I was, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, ships, they move very, very slow. Right. It's very like, but then when they're on the water, you know, they out there, they just take off. But understand, I'm going up. Like, I'm going higher. I said, no. That was nice, but I'm actually soaring now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We looking up. We up here. You know what I mean? And so we need everybody else to get right up there too. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be afraid to move past your sister.
No, not at all.
So, in your thinking, in your creativity, in your activation, you may be thinking, well, I can't move because my sister is not going to be there. Or my mom is not going to have my back. Or my husband, he don't like what I'm doing. Or whatever your excuse is. Because I know that story very well. I would just stay comfortable in my zone because someone else did not approve of the way I was moving or what I was thinking or what I was doing. But then one day I woke up and it was like the Holy Spirit said, stop it. Stop that. And then I had another woman tell me, oh, see that's the problem. Your friends have been spoiling you. They have been giving you little comfortable words and you've just been, okay, so what do you think about this? No. Stop. Everything you need is where?
On the inside.
On the inside. Everything. Who's there? We're gonna take a little break, okay? Because I want to see who is commenting, number one, and number two, who want to respond, because I don't want to leave you thinking that, oh, we're not listening to y'all, okay? So you are listening to Pauline Rosemore on WBGR Online, and this is The Creative Activator. And thank you for joining us. See you soon. All right, who's that? It's amazing to watch this, and I'm learning more every day.
Yeah,
Praise God.
I remember getting these.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
I was
awesome.
an MP kid.
Thank you. Awesome. Junleen, I see you. Who's that? James? Yes. Oh, Sierra. That is awesome. I'm so happy that you are able to learn more and more every day, because that's what this show is about, okay? You learning, and then you doing what? Sharing. Don't keep it for yourself. Don't be stingy, okay? Share it with other people, because it's not only to give you tools, but to give you tools so you can help someone else transform, okay? So keep it up. Keep learning, and I'm gonna keep teaching as long as God says. Keep pushing, okay?
From Chick-fil-A? I mean,
If you have any questions for these women, she is an event. They have a management team where they host different events. So if you are interested in you live in the DMV and you need an event hosted, she's good, like very good. And then she obviously, she has her new license to do hair. And what else do you have? That kid spa, right?
Yes, ma'am.
She has a kid spa. It's called Royal Pampered Kids with a Z. Okay? So you need to check if you have kids. I don't have any girls, so even though I guess I could take my boys to go, and I'm not really feeling
I'm
that
learning how
yet.
to cut the hair.
But
Okay.
she learned how to cut. You're not gonna cut my boys' hair. Nah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I've had my share of women try. And I'll be honest with you. This may be like one girl who I thought was maybe close. But this one, I don't want to talk about her because she may be watching. All right, y'all. Bless y'all. We got 1 minute and we'll be back to talk some more, okay? Yes, you guys enjoying yourselves?
Yes, absolutely.
That is awesome. Yeah, invite. Yes, and add. You see the little share? It's a share at the bottom. You need to go and tag someone, bring them on over, add them on over, because this show can only be as successful as y'all share the information. That's pretty much how that works. So I always tell people, you have a friends list. Like, you need to add as many people. Don't even ask them, okay?
Right, just start tagging.
Just adding. That's it. Like, seriously. Because you can do that when you have a group. If you have a page, you can't do that on Facebook. But if you have a group, you can add as many people as you want. And if they remove themselves, that's cool too. But you add them anyway, right? Mm-hmm. And then you know where their heart is. And then you can delete them. Get rid of them from your page, period. Welcome back. This is Pauline Rosemore on WBGR Online, and you are listening to The Creative Activator. I want to thank you for joining us, okay? All of you in Facebook land and on the WBGR online network. And so I have two wonderful guests here, and Vernessa, and
Takia.
Takia.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Do that.
She knows how to finger spell her name. That is awesome. Yes, so we have some deaf people who are watching now, and Sierra says that she is learning so much, and she's so grateful for this platform. And so we just gotta keep giving good content and good feedback, whatever is inside of us, we need to share with the body. Period. Not a question, right? Not a question. Cool. And so, so right now I have what y'all know how I love to share in my failure-free zone. And what that means for the two of you guys, you're like, look at me like, what is that? And so I always like, I think it's very important because right now, okay, you could be successful, you making money, you doing your thing, but you already shared one part, right? Where you did not pass that test, right?
Yes.
And it took 10 years to go back to that thing that she was already called to. You see what pride does? Like, do you see how that can cancel out your, you know, your next level for 10 years? But then I always remember God uses whatever was meant for evil, right? For good. So I'm sure many awesome things happen within that 10 years.
Yes, absolutely.
Amen. And so this part of the show, it allows you to share, you know, times when things were not so successful, things were not so good, when you just felt lost, when you felt like, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing next, you know, and how it is that you were able to finally just say, you know what, I'm going to take the next step. I'm going to keep pushing, because we'll talk more about that in a minute. But go ahead.
Yes, there were times, like I said, 2 years ago when I lost my younger sister in December of 2014. That was a very low point for me in my life, because I looked at my job and I looked at how they didn't want me to take off work. You know, everybody had complaints, and I'm saying, this is my last sister. I'm doing what I have to do. I mean, they kept saying, well, you have a job. I mean, I can find another job, but I'm not going to get another sister. So I wanted to walk that walk with her. And at that time, I looked at the military like, is it really worth it? I mean, Uncle Sam said, you do this for me, then I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to take care of you. But in the end, I look at it's been good. The 23 years has been good. But overall, I know I needed to do something to establish a legacy for my kids, for my family. So when the day comes and I leave here, they can pick these products up and continue to soar.
Awesome. Awesome. So did you go to counseling?
I did, yes. I went to counseling. I took up joy restoration coaching, and the grief counseling coaching. I was already a certified life coach, and I just started to say, okay, this is the area I want to go in. So I'm going to start doing retreats. My book will be out. I'm going to go start talking to people. I mean, because like I said, I had to deal with that a lot. Losing 3 sisters and a brother, both my parents. The love of my life. It's been a lot, you know. But like I said, God will take care of you, you know. And like I said, it's a debt that we all have to pay, but we do have to prepare for it. And I think a lot of us don't. And so someone needs to get out and talk to them and let them know, you know, hey, there's certain things you need to put in place. So when that day comes, we'll be ready.
So you're gonna be ready, so you don't need to
Get ready.
get ready.
Yeah.
Amen. You hear that? Like, she said a lot of powerful nuggets, and I like that, because one of the things I noticed that when people are like, I'll speak for myself. When I am sad, or when I am, you know, just a complete mess, I always work harder. That's my way of saying, you know what, I'm just going to ignore the pain. But I like the fact that you said, no, I went to counseling, because you need to let that stuff go. You gotta somewhere, or your family will suffer. Seriously. Or you yourself will suffer internally, right? Because depression is real.
It is. It really is.
Mental health problems are real. So we can't be in denial about that anymore. You know, I tell people, yes, I have a psychologist. Well, he's a psychotherapist. He's really good. And he's Christian, man. And I love talking with him, because he's just, everything is about the word. So it's not like he's bringing me to another place about, you know, this other theology, you know, not theology, but theory. But he's given me the word, which is the what? The water that I need, the living water. And so that helps me so much, because it's like, man, you know, when you read, every time that you go back and you read something, it's like, it's different. So when you hear someone else, you know, maybe the same verse you've been reading for one full week,
Right.
and then someone will read it to you, and you just be like,
I guess.
Oh.
That's
the aha moment.
right.
Yes, that aha,
Yeah.
like, oh, I get it. Like, what was I thinking before? And it's amazing. I'm serious. Like, it never gets old. Like, I never get tired. So, you, my sister,
Yes.
come on, share.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot. I have had a very stressful growing up. I've been depressed. I have the paperwork that says depression and all that stuff. I try not to claim it. I suffer from anxiety, and like she said, the health problems are real. I have a psychologist. I have a therapist because I have to go to more than one person because I just can't get all the help in one spot.
Girl, you're not lying. I invited my my psychiatrist on my show. He's amazing. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
I have ADD, but yeah, can't y'all tell? Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so I talked to a lot of different people on a lot of different things. I was the kind that didn't want to show people that I did hurt and to show people that I suffered and what I went through. So I took a lot of things and I didn't get angry and I didn't get mad. I got upset and I got hurt, but I didn't get angry, and I tried not to ever show those emotions. And it was starting to take a toll on my body. I got sick. I lost a lot of weight. My hair started to come out. I was just changing. I was being a different parent to my children, and that bothered me. When I seen that my kids was starting to have problems from what I was suffering with or what I was holding inside because I didn't want to communicate it with other people, my children started to suffer. My children mean the world to me. So that made me change and do things differently. That made me go see help and seek help and talk to someone else. I started off writing journals, and when I was younger, someone found the journal and they destroyed the journal. They wanted to fight me over what was inside of my journal, and I thought that as long as I was keeping it to myself, it wasn't really hurting anybody. You were able to hurt me, and I just took it in, and I just wrote how I felt on paper. It made me feel better. I didn't hold on to it anymore. It didn't make me sick. But when people found it, they got angry. So I had to learn another way to deal with it. So today I am a healthy person with illness, and I learned to live with it. Yesterday when I came in for my test, my anxiety was through the roof. And if I had allowed it to take over, then I probably would have been successful yesterday. I didn't let my anger get in the way because, again, I've gotten very boisterous now. Last 2-3 years, I am verbal. But yesterday when the instructor was late and it was about 30 or 40 minutes, we were just standing in the hallway, I would have been known to get angry and be like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Like, you know, my patience was being tested. And I just kept telling the people downstairs in the hallway yesterday, like, don't worry about it. You're going to pass. Like, this is just God testing you. Don't get angry. Don't get frustrated. You know, the lady is older because I've been here quite a few times because I came quite a few times to test. And she's an older lady. She may be sick. I can't get angry with her because she's sick. I can't get angry with her, you know, because I want her to hurry up. If she hurries up, I might forget what I've learned. I might forget what, you know, something that's on that test. So let her take her time and get here. Whenever she gets here, I'm not going to complain. And we're going to be positive and just keep it moving. Because a lot of times, we as human, I do it all the time too. Road rage is horrible. Don't drive in front of me because you need to move, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Road rage is serious, but those problems, those attitudes that you have will affect you. You know, God looks high and low, so he looks at the perfections and the imperfections and the flaws, and we still have them. We're still human, and you just have to learn how to deal with them, how to overcome them and not let them get in the way, not let them block your blessings. Because on this road, you may feel like you're traveling alone sometimes. It may get hard, but you have to just sit back and say, okay, why did God put me here? Like, why did God say make this left instead of making that right? If I went that way, I would have got there quicker. It may have been a car accident that way. You didn't want to go that way. So you just have to sit back and reflect sometimes when you're going through, I call them life moments. When you're going through a life moment, you just sit back and say, okay, so there's a reason for this. I'll be able to help someone by telling them my story about how I did it or what options and choices that I made that made me detour a little bit to come right back to the same road. A lot of times you think you're taking a shortcut. You can take it. It may feel easier for a little while, but then when you get back to that same road, you're like, oh, I should just followed them the first time. I should have just went that way. So, you know, I fail a lot. I get angry a lot. Like I said, my anxiety is real and it hurts a lot. But I don't let that stop me. I don't let that do anything with my business. I still go to work. I still do hair. I still smile. And I embrace my young girls because I'm there for them. I'm there for a reason. And it's to ensure them and show them that you can still go through life. You can still go through your moments. And you can still be positive and encourage them and bring them forward and share with them. I don't know why some people don't like to share, but I share. So I share information. I share my knowledge, my experiences, because it may help them. Everybody just wants to do it. Oh, well, let her do it that way. Let her fall down that way. No, because I might tell you and then say, hey, don't try that because it's not going to work. Like, do something different because that way we already failed that way. Don't do that. And some of them listen. Some don't. But the majority, if you sit down and you talk to them, you grasp them and hold them and say, hey, look, you know, I've done this. It didn't work, or it worked for 2 years, and that's only a temporary satisfaction, then they're more likely to listen to you. Like, oh, okay. Well, if you did that way, you know, let me talk to God and see if God is telling me to go ahead and go to that left that I didn't want to go. So just listen, pray every day, even when it's a bad day, an upset day. You just got to continue to pray and believe that there's a reason for you out there.
Amen. Oh man, we have 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to allow these 2 beautiful women share. How can we connect with you if we want to connect with you?
All right, well, let's make sure that you come to the Books and Business Expo this weekend, because we will be there October the 15th and the 16th at 3033 Marketplace in Waldorf, Maryland, 20603. The event is from 9 to 4. We still have a few vendor spots, and we would love for you to join us. As if you can't make it as a vendor or author, come as an attendee. We would love to have you in the place.
Oh, no. How do I connect with you?
Oh, okay. I am on Facebook. Vanessa Blackwell on Facebook. I have a business page, and that's Anointed Affairs. I'm on LinkedIn. I am also on Twitter at #Books and Business Expo.
I'm on Facebook, Takia Chase Smith. I have a fan page, Royally, ROYALLY, Pampered, Kids with a Z, Spa. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Snapchat, Facebook, and also Marco Polo. You can call me or shoot me an email, and I'll reach out. And thank you all for having me.
Woo! I'm so excited that they came, y'all. This was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Thank you all. I see some comments, and I'm going to check to see what it says. But I want to let you guys know, if you are interested on being on the Creative Activator, go ahead. Email me, PaulineTheCreativeActivator@gmail.com. You can find me everywhere at Pauline Creates. And lastly, if you like this, if you thought it was good, something worth liking, giving hearts to, share it. Don't keep it to yourself, okay? Comment. I want to see your name. And I want to thank you again for joining me, okay? Thank you. And thank you, ladies, for coming. And God bless you. Oh, and download my Hearing People, the app, okay? WBGR Online, the app. It's on iTunes and Google Play, okay? Cool. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week. We have a wonderful guest. Her name is Summer Anderson. Beautiful singer, songwriter. Can't wait for y'all to meet her. Love y'all. Peace.
That was phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
So
Bless you.
Great story.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Awesome. Who's there? Oh gosh, yes. Very inspiring. Thank you, very inspiring. I love y'all. Thank you. Oh, if you have a commercial, please. Okay, y'all need a commercial? Okay.
Discount 15% off.
I have you. He said it's 15% discount if you come in here and you interview with us. Okay, cool. Love y'all. Oh, here. Oh, if you want to go to IHOP, look right here, 15%. Look. right here. You want one? Come find me. Email me. See you later. Bye.